The 2025 coaches poll has officially been released, so let's talk about the top 5 teams and what is their biggest questions going into 2025. If you like college football content, stick around because we only do college football content around here. For Texas, it's as simple as the offensive line and getting the ball rolling as quickly as possible. Everyone wants to talk about Arch Manning, and understandably so, it's Arch freaking Manning. But there's so much NFL talent leaving the building. You've already dealt with a major injury with this offensive line. And with a young quarterback, it is critical that they can get the ball rolling as quickly as possible. And to me, that's their biggest question mark going into 2025. For Ohio State is, can you replenish all the experience and leadership that left this building? I remember the graphic when they were playing Texas of the redshirt seniors and seniors littered on this defense. At the end of the day, they are breaking in a lot of new faces to their offense and their defense and even in their coaching staff. So can you mitigate the mistakes that these players are at the end of the day going to make and they end up not being the downfall of a game? For Penn State, can you get production in the wide receiver room? Simply put, you have invested into this wide receiver room. Can Drew Allar maximize the talent that is finally in this room? And can it make this offense just that more dynamic? For Georgia is, can you run the damn ball? Georgia was in the hundreds in their efficiency to run the football, something that should never be said for a Kirby Smart team. Still, it makes zero sense that a roster of this caliber was not able to run the football more effectively. They have to do it in 2025. And for Notre Dame is, can CJ Carr not just be a game manager, but a playmaker? A lot of people don't like to listen to what Cam Newton has to say, and they talk about Cam Newton himself, but he does have a fair point when talking about the difference between a game manager and a playmaker. For Notre Dame last year, Riley Leonard was an effective game manager, but he needed that extra gear if they were to win a national championship. Does CJ Carr have the talent and the production to be a game changer? Because if he is, Notre Dame is going to be a locked top 3 team in the country. But I want to hear from you. From these teams, what is your biggest questions for them going into the 2025 season?